So there you go. We are finally in the process of building dividers because our flock is in that period when they are very defensive and aggressive because girls are hatching eggs and males are competing for hens, and there is big things are happening here. So I need dividers, and I already built um, three of them. One is dividing um, hens, duck hens. Oh my goodness, unforgivable. So uh, yeah, and later on we'll see if this good size to build chicken tractors with these dimensions. Once I um, build it, I'm gonna see how convenient or inconvenient it may be. It'll be height or moving issues or whatever. Is it too big, too small? But well, too small. I'm building from whatever I have, and I have this size quite a bit and this size quite a bit. Well, quite a bit for chicken coop building. So yeah, I'm using for dividers, so because this is gonna be like inside dividers or dividers for geese, because nothing touches geese that can squeeze in that one by one hole in the net. So yeah, dividers or for geese. And yeah, here as I showed before, I'm keeping all this as real as possible. Um, I'm not touching things that are not finished with their seed production, because all these plants I love. There is just one little problem because I believe milk sisal it called, so it got a little bit under control, but I pretty much completed 75% in about an hour. So I use stamping method because it's um, it's pretty brittle. So I'm gonna show you right now. So yeah, just this part left, and when you stamp on it, it breaks, and with that you have more control, because with weed whacker you're gonna damage these raspberry plants as well. So this method I found the best. The I have new invention that I may produce for better stamping capability. It's gonna be just a simple shoe add-on. Well, not shoe, boot add-on probably, which gonna further break the stem. So it has to have some kind of uh, sharp edge, and which gonna pretty much 100% make sure that these plants are not coming back. And even if they are coming back, I'm putting them right in the passage where I supposed to go, just like that, right? Because these are kind of raised beds. So yeah, this is best method method yeah, so I'm doing this uh, while filming, so it's not as fast. But once you have leather gloves on both hands, and you just kind of move them and then just stomp on them, you can go real fast, because with that add-on on the boot, uh, you're gonna break it like way faster, so you can move pretty quick. Like it's like this, you just move this and then you just stamp on it, right? So you are turning this into chop and drop kind of approach with without chopping. Just there is term for it. It escaped my mind right now. So crimping. Yeah, I think that's crimping. Yeah, so that's the best way to do this. And by the way, like, these plants look really healthy, so I'm not seeing any uh, issue with fertility or how healthy these plants are, because they were growing with all this what they called weeds. Well, this prickly stuff is weed for me, I guess, because it just I have to put extra layer of something, and it's hot here without me wearing extra layer. So yeah, this method is really fast. Now I'm just holding cup with one hand and phone with the other, and then just going with my foot. And as you can see, like, well, again, depends how big your orchard or garden. I call this garden. Yeah, why not? It has raspberries, strawberries, grape plants, which I'm failing to build trellis for, because I have to build those dividers first till my girls and guys here kill each other. So yeah, um, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna live like this. First things first, and if possible, just keep up, because sometimes it's weather, sometimes it's some events you have to go. I think first 10 years you have to invest your time in your land, and then you can develop place that's gonna serve you the way you want it to serve you in 10, 20, 30, 40 years. Because with one thing I'm trying to do, I'm trying to shape those tall trees so that their branches are coming down, so I can actually pick it up, some of them with a little tripod ladder, like 8-foot ladder. Because yeah, I'm not gonna be climbing all my life, right? I can't climb even now, but these are very simple trees. It's like leather. Yeah, and these new plants are coming back strong because I'm pruning them heavily. Yeah, I have to prune this later on. We'll see. Yeah, it needs actually pruning, maybe even right now. So yeah, anyways, yeah, what we're trying here to do is just return everything that we digest here and digest here, our birds, even dogs. Yeah, why not? Willow doesn't mind dog poop. So yeah, this is gonna be much bigger because I'm deciding. Well, I have 4 rolls of 6-foot fencing for deer, and I'm deciding which one should I fence off. Uh, Probably orchard is more desirable where I want my ducks be, because the south side of orchard is pretty wet. It collects quite a bit of water, so I'm gonna make the hole bigger than it is, and use the dirt to create the hugelculture bed that I was building for this past 3 years. So this is beautiful here. Like I don't want to have loan all my on all my land. Yeah, I'm move only where I want to have daily access to this junkyard um, garden here, where everything is free, self-seeded, and just dumped from our compost bins, like green potatoes and all kinds of onions and stuff just grows. As you see, all this, well, these tomatoes are from my seed, so I consider it as pretty much free resource. So yeah, so these flowers, you saw them last year as well, and they are coming back, and they're everywhere. And then I threw some seeds that were like for 10 years ago, so just to give everything opportunity, man. Like, it's crazy what you can get from just placing seeds, and I mean seeds that you eat, like apples or peaches, or all those plants that maybe even don't even have chance to survive here, but hey, nature is surprising. So it can really give you big surprises by what it can do with certain uh, things, and maybe some plants that are not supposed to survive here, maybe they will. You never know, because like we don't know nothing. There are lots of things happening that makes no sense, but they are happening. So I always give it a chance. So this one is there was like 2 bags of potatoes that I dumped here because they went green and mushy, and instead of throwing it in a garbage, I dumped them here, and you see I have quite a bit of wood chips, and I dump wood chips on them. Yeah, I understand they're not gonna be it's not gonna be big potato harvest or anything, but guess what? It's gonna give me, most likely, because there is no nitrogen in there, unless I add later. We'll see, like, how many of those potatoes come as a plant, and we'll see. If I see they're struggling and I see signs of yellowness and all kinds of stuff. Maybe I'll give them some nitrogen because I have water in the IBC totes over there. You can't see it now because it's that tall of a grass I have. Oh man, this is so beautiful. This is just like something that nature gives us as we call it wildflowers, right? So like most of my 15 acres looks like this now, and I'm waiting for seeds to drop. Not on the sisal, the milk sisals. I don't know how to pronounce that word. So yeah, that's what I was showing you, that simple management with whatever tools you have. It doesn't have to be um, electron. If you want to do it, you can do it with rope and stick, or rope and I don't know, it's some kind of iron angle. You can there are some YouTube videos that the guy does it with that. It's just triangle that you just press on the grass. The same method I showed you there with thistles. Here you go, one more here. And you just stamp on it, and because it has like angle, it's just gonna break the stem. And imagine if you get like a 6-foot angle. It can even be aluminum because like all it has to have edge, and there is not enough friction for aluminum to bend or anything like that. So yeah, maybe I have to produce that tool as well from aluminum, and maybe from metal as well. So we'll see. Stay put for products like that, because I'm definitely gonna be producing some things that I got knowledge from listening to this beautiful 15 acres here in Brighton, Ontario. And I'm sharing all this information because I want to show you guys that you don't have to invest gazillion dollars to have a place that grows plants. If you don't want to call this garden, don't call it garden, but this is the place that's gonna grow food pretty much on its own. Because like the only thing I'm gonna be doing here, maybe like some unwanted plants, not weeds, unwanted plants, if they're prickly or they mess with my daily routines. Like those thistles there are horrible because I'm growing raspberries for a reason, right? So if I can't access my raspberries, what's the point of growing them? So, and plus those thistles, once you crump them down, you're pretty much creating mulch and food for all kinds of bacteria and mycelium. And it's very little time you are investing and creating fertility at the same time. So this is what I'm doing here. This wood chips, as you probably by now know, was 2 loads were delivered for free. So yeah, I'm using this. Well, I'm failing time-wise a little bit on mulching all my trees, but actually, they don't show any sign of struggle. They're really beautiful right now. And you know, to be honest with you, you can use any mulch, even if you just weed walk all this grass down to ground right where the tree is. But you have to also be very careful to not injure the bark, because especially that low, if you injure it, what's gonna happen, all kinds of uh, sicknesses and bacteria and viruses and whatnot gonna infest it, because this well, maybe these trees will survive because they survived 20 or 25 years of neglect, and I didn't even know they were here, because when I bought this property there was just one lane here through whole thing, and it was about probably 10 feet wide, maybe not even that. And all around me what you see is a beautiful pasture uh, now was like crazy overgrown willows and buckthorns. Well, I still love buckthorns, by the way. I don't hate them. I keep the best looking ones because they are here for a reason. And obviously my famous tree, I keep this one as well. And I keep most of my beautiful flowers here, because they are not good for maybe I don't know, animal feed, or even as a flower. I really like them. I make flower arrangements from them for my wifey, and it looks beautiful, especially when you put with this hairy vetch. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Hello. Look at that beautiful bumblebee. Yeah, so this is it. This was a long video, but I hope you get something new from it, because, well, why not? I'm sharing this information for everyone to see how I'm doing here. Yeah, I'm not doing it the way most people do it, but I don't see any drawbacks here. If you don't like this wild thing here, or that flower patch there, or all this grasses and feed for, then I don't know. We just disagree in there. Yeah, my guineas are taking care of ticks here. Since I got first year 7 ticks on me, then I decided to have these birds, because they are really good at what they do, eating over 1,000 ticks a day. And what I'm doing here, giving them access to everywhere, even my garden. And to be honest with you, I have not seen damaged plants from guineas here. Yeah, when over winter you get geese in there, they chew down on the raspberry canes. But other than that, yeah, these birds don't really disturb. Not chickens though. The chickens may destroy this garden if I let them at this time, because I'm mulching at this time, because I wanna keep grasses down right around plants. So as you see, everything is well, all the rhubarbs are kind of sickly because some kind of pest is there. But then again, these are second year plants, so I didn't even harvest them because I want it to get strong for next season. Well, I made enough rhubarb sauce tremali Georgian style already, and it's delicious. I didn't even bottle it because I eat it every day. So yeah, this video turned into a little tour of my property because why not? I mean, I didn't mean this. I was just I was just gonna show you guys a simple crimping method for sizzles because they are really brittle and you can go through them like real fast if you have that angle that I mentioned. I'm gonna produce it for sure. That's simple tool to produce, and I'm pretty sure just to make holes in the uh, angle iron and put chain on it properly so it stays with right angle to the ground and under your shoe or boot, and then just keep at it. Small size for tighter spaces, and yeah, I'm pretty sure many people don't have time for that, and I'm not gonna price it too expensive, and tips will be welcome. Yeah, so yeah, that is it. That was, I don't know, I'm in the mood for this kind of videos because it's beautiful here and I wanted just to share this. Bye. Subscribe also.